I told you, no matter who you are, as long as you're knowledgeable in health and wellness, you're only 90 days away from achieving $25,000 per month health coaching business. And if you just sit down, listen to everything I have to say, then take action, that would be your new reality and purpose. In this video, I'll cover exactly what you need to do, why you need to do it, and then the exact action steps to building an online personal brand that generates hundreds of DMs and calls. And there is no room for failure. If you've been struggling to market yourself online, I'm showing you the exact behind the scenes method that we use to source viral content for our clients. I want you to treat this like a challenge as well. You're disconnecting from the idea that you have to be successful because stressing that you haven't gotten results in a certain time frame will not make the process any easier. I will realistically set your expectations that 60 days is 100% possible. And I've also helped clients in this time frame. And if you were consistent for 60 days, trust me, you'll be so far that you aren't stopping regardless. You'll have a dozen videos that you managed to get good responses from, and you'll be able to capitalize on where you get clients, even if you gain a huge following. I'll break this up in 3 phases so you can get clients even faster than I did. Your first 1 to 3 days will be used to get really clear on the content that you're posting and who else in the space is successfully getting the attention you want to get people DMing you or booking calls. The rest will just be sticking to the process. I'm going to show you exactly how to find viral content that you're going to attract your ideal clients with without spending hours trying to come up with ideas or edits. The #1 rule of content creation as a business: don't make content that already doesn't exist when you're starting out. The important reason for that is that you won't know what's gonna work. So you have to learn what will work. And if you look at the biggest corporations across several industries, they are subtly copying each other to try to stay ahead. No, you're not a corporation, but the game of business is staying on equal footing with your competitors and getting to the point where you can do new things to stay ahead of the rest. The way that translates over for me is that I used a lot of inspiration from other creators' content in the space to build my initial following. And then once I grew to a certain point, I started innovating my content where I was going viral with new ideas because I understood the different formulas for going viral from the experience I gained from other viral content. Look at it like your learning phase. So if you want to absolutely blow up your business in the next 60 days, as promised, listen up. We're gonna start by opening up a TikTok. Why TikTok? Even if you're posting on Instagram or Facebook, viral content on TikTok has a high chance of going viral on those platforms as well. Market research is way more difficult if you do it on Facebook or Instagram otherwise, because they don't have the built-in tools to analyze what's popular in different time frames. For Instagram, you can use platforms like Viral Finder, but it's much longer and a really hard process of finding new accounts to get inspirations from. Now, your best friend is something that I call keywords. It's a set of words that you can consistently use to search up content and instantly find content on a weekly basis so that you can get ideas in a matter of seconds. Now, how do we come up with these? Keep it simple. What are 10 keywords that describe your business or service? I'm gonna give you a shortcut though. Gut health, hormone health, cortisol, nervous system regulation, weightlifting are good ones if they apply to your knowledge. All right, the next trick is also very simple. Go to the filter button and do the most like this week or month. I want you to ask yourself 2 questions about what pops up. Can I recreate this with some effort? And number 2, is there viral content that pops up? If you see videos that barely pass 10,000 likes and there are only like 5 of them, it's probably gonna be a bad keyword. You can test 3 months and 6 months, and you might get a couple of temporary post ideas, but it's not a good keyword. A trick is, once you find a viral video, see what the major topics of that video is in that video. And that could lead you to a keyword with viral content. Or a quick one is just looking at the viral videos hashtags. Now, let's pause for a moment. While you're doing this, I want you to create a list of links to those viral videos and the content creators that are going viral. Once you have good keywords, this process is so easy to do every week to find content that'll go viral and attract your ideal audience. Now, if you run into a situation where you don't have any good keywords, that means your service or health offer is too niche down. So you have to think broader to appeal to the market. You cannot force the market to want your offer. You make an offer that the market wants. So maybe this is 1 day or 3 days of effort to have a well-documented document, list of creators and viral content ready. But that was the most important part of the process, because now you have a solid foundation that you know it will work. So now we're gonna go to the call to action section. This is where you're gonna convert your first client strategically, but you'll understand that after I show you in a second. The challenge is not hard, but it's probably gonna be out of your comfort zone. It's posting and creating content, which you have no excuse to not start right now. It's time to learn how TikTok works, lighting, angles, text placements. And if you're scared about the quality of the videos, the best case scenario is to make the most visually appealing videos that you can, but that's not always the case if you have no experience. So you just gotta be patient with yourself and try to slowly figure out what makes your videos look better and better every single day. The only tip I can have for you is have a good ring light, and filming while the sun is still up is gonna save you a lot of stress. Now, I know the question is, Mel, what's a call to action? That's the phrase that's gonna direct people to become one step closer to being clients. First, post for a couple of weeks and repurpose all your content to Facebook and Instagram also, without the TikTok watermark. That's the most important thing. If you try to promote too early, your account might get flagged. And if you're constantly getting stuck at 200 views, then that's something that you want to be careful of, because you aren't going to attract anyone being stuck in that view range constantly. For now, just get a rough idea of the outcome that you'll help your clients achieve. I want you to write a short list of growth CTAs and sales CTAs. And here are some templates that can help you write them. Growth CTA template would be something like follow for or follow to desired outcome. Sales DM CTA is, for example, like DM me the word whatever for one-on-one support. And sales call CTA template is something like book a one-on-one strategy session in bio. Now, you gotta choose sales CTA on posts that talk about the problems that your ideal client struggles with. And make sure you put it in caption or have something that pops up and says, go to the link in my bio. Obviously, like, don't say that verbatim. Make sure you find how other people are doing it currently, because it will change. But the most important part is people are gonna scroll if the CTA is the main focus of your video. So you gotta try and be subtle. So when you do have a viral video or a video that gets thousands of views, you have a chance for people to go to your bio. And really put what I'm saying into practice. I made something for you. I have a much more detailed training on how I scaled my online practice to $25,000 per month as a complete newbie, and how you can gain 10,000 followers in less than 30 days. Here's a playlist that covers more in-depth training that cover offer, marketing, sales, and overall growth.